Okay, so this is part of our first video, and I think when, art speaks 1,000 words, and I think especially when it comes to incorporating data into our lesson planning, this is a very powerful thing to do, is to analyze the work that the students created within the lesson. So Edward would like to show some of the pieces that were developed.
So, in covering of the Egyptian art period, one of the things that we were discussing was the birth of the relief in creating images. By relief, of course, we mean it's a flat surface where the image has been raised from it and carved away for detail. So we have the students use an Egyptian motif as the basis for it, and then using the colors and color symbolism from the original Egyptian and creating the final details to add symbolic content to the color. So each of these forms had to be drawn onto the clay, built up, and then carved away.
I do like this.
Fired and printed. The nice thing about this particular piece is that although it uses the original Egyptian motif, brings it into a more modern feel, but it's still instantly recognizable as being Egyptian inspired.
And here's the beetle. Great.
And so the key characteristics that you notice in these are the use of the side profile, which is particularly Egyptian, or frontality in both of these, where you're looking at the image from both the front and the side simultaneously.
I think one of our plans would be to eventually create reliefs and create a relief mosaic for the school.
Would be fantastic.
Yeah, perhaps a different unit, but I think if we keep these,
Well, in the discussion, what you were talking about in terms of creating a mosaic, right? One of the things we could do is create a larger relief and have it cut into sections so that each student can then develop their section.
and then it becomes one whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that idea. Well, that's our plan. So thank you for viewing our work and have a nice day.